will increase by 3% to almost $180,000. The Italian fashion photographer Oliviero Toscani, who was behind the provocative advertising campaign for the clothing brand Benetton in the 1990s, has died. He was 82. Toscani used shocking images to draw attention to social themes such as the AIDS pandemic, racism, war, mafia killings, or the death penalty. BBC News.
Hey, Charlie, you're on your way to Ghana. Boy, oh boy, you stressed out, tired? God, you're going to be resting. Okay, then let me recommend to you JN Mobile Spa in Accra, Ghana. Oh boy, JN Mobile Spa, they provide organic care in massage. Are you stressed? Do you need rejuvenating, etc.? For your facials, maybe exfoliating, firming, and lifting? Then contact JN Spa on 00233244941 or 00233200606 and they will be right there on time. JN Mobile Spa, your health and beauty needs at your doorstep.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission-free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR. S for Star, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Are you looking for the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy door-to-door shipment company? Well, look no further. When was the last time your family received a shipment back in Ghana on time and in time? You are not sure? Well, Lamb Shippers, we pride ourselves with being the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy shippers you can use. You are assured of a prompt pickup anywhere in the UK by our personnel. They also make sure your items are well packaged to get to its destination in time. When it comes to door-to-door shipment, look no further. Well, Lamb Shippers, contact us on 07939009321 or 07498911820. Or you can visit our website www.welllamp.co.uk. You can also drop us a mail, info@welllamp@gmail.com. Well Lamp Shippers, fast, reliable, and trustworthy.
Hi there. Are you dreaming of owning your own house in Ghana? Then you will need a well-documented piece of land that is free from troubles. I highly recommend My Africa Property for any size of land that you will need. With My Africa Property, lands are available in Pram, Sopoli, Tohenia, Ogome, Dodova, Winneba, and many other locations at affordable prices. These locations are about an hour away from the airport, only 35 minutes from the motorway, 10 minutes drive from Central University College, 10 minutes drive to the beach, and close to Pram Senior High School and Ghana Men's Soccer Center of Excellence. For more details, visit our website www.myafricaproperty.com or call our UK office on 0208 123 2523. For our US and Canada offices, call us on +1 585 184 994145. You can also email us at Ghana@myafricaproperty.com.
Getting onto the property ladder has never been easy until now. Join us this and every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. live on the Property Hour show on Starr Radio UK, where we talk to mortgage brokers, property developers, estate agents, landlord, tenant, property consultants on how to invest or get into the property business and make money. You can't afford to miss this. The Property Hour show is your best source into the property industry.
Tune in to On Point here on Starr Radio UK with Empress Regina every Monday at 5 p.m. GMT. Looking forward to your company.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR. S for Star, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Are you looking for the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy door-to-door shipment company? Well, look no further. When was the last time your family received a shipment back in Ghana on time and in time? You are not sure? Well, Lamb Shippers, we pride ourselves with being the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy shippers you can use. You are assured of a prompt pickup anywhere in the UK by our personnel. They also make sure your items are well packaged to get to its destination in time. When it comes to door-to-door shipment, look no further. Well, Lamb Shippers, contact us on 07939009321 or 07498911820. Or you can visit our website www.welllamp.co.uk. You can also drop us a mail, info@welllamp@gmail.com. Well Lamp Shippers, fast, reliable, and trustworthy.
Hi there. Are you dreaming of owning your own house in Ghana? Then you will need a well-documented piece of land that is free from troubles. I highly recommend My Africa Property for any size of land that you will need. With My Africa Property, lands are available in Prampram, Sopoli, Tohenia, Ogome, Dodova, Winneba, and many other locations at affordable prices. These locations are about an hour away from the airport, only 35 minutes from the motorway, 10 minutes drive from Central University College, 10 minutes drive to the beach, and close to Prampram Senior High School and Ghana Men's Soccer Center of Excellence. For more details, visit our website www.myafricaproperty.com or call our UK office on 0208 123 2523. For our US and Canada offices, call us on +1 585 184 994145. You can also email us at Ghana@myafricaproperty.com.
Getting onto the property ladder has never been easy until now. Join us this and every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. live on the Property Hour show on Starr Radio UK, where we talk to mortgage brokers, property developers, estate agents, landlord, tenant, property consultants on how to invest or get into the property business and make money. You can't afford to miss this. The Property Hour show is your best source into the property industry.
Tune in to On Point here on Starr Radio UK with Empress Regina every Monday at 5 p.m. GMT. Looking forward to your company.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR. S for Star, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Are you looking for the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy door-to-door shipment company? Well, look no further. When was the last time your family received a shipment back in Ghana on time and in time? You are not sure? Well, shippers, we pride ourselves with being the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy shippers you can use. You are assured of a prompt pickup anywhere in the UK by our personnel. They also make sure your items are well packaged to get to its destination in time. When it comes to door-to-door shipment, look no further. Well, shippers, contact us on 07939009321 or 07498911820. Or you can visit our website www.welllamp.co.uk. You can also drop us a mail, info@welllamp@gmail.com. Well Lamp Shippers, fast, reliable, and trustworthy.
Hi there. Are you dreaming of owning your own house in Ghana? Then you will need a well-documented piece of land that is free from troubles. I highly recommend My Africa Property for any size of land that you will need. With My Africa Property, lands are available in Pram, Sopoli, Tohenia, Ogome, Dodova, Winneba, and many other locations at affordable prices. These locations are about an hour away from the airport, only 35 minutes from the motorway, 10 minutes drive from Central University College, 10 minutes drive to the beach, and close to Pram Senior High School and Ghana Men's Soccer Center of Excellence. For more details, visit our website www.myafricaproperty.com or call our UK office on 0208 123 2523. For our US and Canada offices, call us on +1 585 184 994145. You can also email us at ghana@myafricaproperty.com.
Getting onto the property ladder has never been easy until now. Join us this and every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. live on the Property Hour Show on Starr Radio UK, where we talk to mortgage brokers, property developers, estate agents, landlord, tenant, property consultants on how to invest or get into the property business and make money. You can't afford to miss this. The Property Hour Show is your best source into the property industry.
Tune in to On Point here on Starr Radio UK with Empress Regina every Monday at 5 p.m. GMT. Looking forward to your company.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR. S for Star, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Are you looking for the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy door-to-door shipment company? Well, look no further. When was the last time your family received a shipment back in Ghana on time and in time? You are not sure? Well, shippers, we pride ourselves with being the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy shippers you can use. You are assured of a prompt pickup anywhere in the UK by our personnel. They also make sure your items are well packaged to get to its destination in time. When it comes to door-to-door shipment, look no further. Well, Lamb Shippers, contact us on 07939009321 or 07498911820, or you can visit our website www.welllamp.co.uk. You can also drop us a mail, info@welllamp@gmail.com. Well Lamb Shippers, fast, reliable and trustworthy.
There. Are you dreaming of owning your own house in Ghana? Then you will need a well-documented piece of land that is free from troubles. I highly recommend My Africa Property for any size of land that you will need. With My Africa Property, lands are available in Pram, Sopoli, Tohenia, Ogome, Dodova, Winneba, and many other locations at affordable prices. These locations are about an hour away from the airport, only 35 minutes from the motorway, 10 minutes drive from Central University College, 10 minutes drive to the beach, and close to Pram Senior High School and Ghana Men's Soccer Center of Excellence. For more details, visit our website www.myafricaproperty.com or call our UK office on 0208 123 2523. For our US and Canada offices, call us on +1 585 184 994145. You can also email us at ghana@myafricaproperty.com.
Getting onto the property ladder has never been easy until now. Join us this and every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. live on the Property Hour Show on Starr Radio UK, where we talk to mortgage brokers, property developers, estate agents, landlord, tenant, property consultants on how to invest or get into the property business and make money. You can't afford to miss this. The Property Hour Show is your best source into the property industry.
Tune in to On Point here on Starr Radio UK with Empress Regina every Monday at 5 p.m. GMT. Looking forward to your company.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR. S for Star, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Are you looking for the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy door-to-door shipment company? Well, look no further. When was the last time your family received a shipment back in Ghana on time and in time? You are not sure? Well, Lamb Shippers, we pride ourselves with being the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy shippers you can use. You are assured of a prompt pickup anywhere in the UK by our personnel. They also make sure your items are well packaged to get to its destination in time. When it comes to door-to-door shipment, look no further. Well, Lamb Shippers, contact us on 07939009321 or 07498911820. Or you can visit our website www.welllamp.co.uk. You can also drop us a mail, info@welllamp@gmail.com. Well Lamb Shippers, fast, reliable, and trustworthy.
Hi there. Are you dreaming of owning your own house in Ghana? Then you will need a well-documented piece of land that is free from troubles. I highly recommend My Africa Property for any size of land that you will need. With My Africa Property, lands are available in Pram, Sopoli, Tohenia, Ogome, Dodoma, Winneba, and many other locations at affordable prices. These locations are about an hour away from the airport, only 35 minutes from the motorway, 10 minutes drive from Central University College, 10 minutes drive to the beach, and close to Prum Prum Senior High School and Ghana Men's Soccer Center of Excellence. For more details, visit our website www.myafricaproperty.com or call our UK office on 0208 123 2523. For our US and Canada offices, call us on +1 585 184 994145. You can also email us at ghana@myafricaproperty.com.
Getting onto the property ladder has never been easy until now. Join us this and every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. live on the Property Hour show on Starr Radio UK, where we talk to mortgage brokers, property developers, estate agents, landlord, tenant, property consultants on how to invest or get into the property business and make money. You can't afford to miss this. The Property Hour show is your best source into the property industry.
Tune in to On Point here on Starr Radio UK with Empress Regina every Monday at 5 p.m. GMT. Looking forward to your company.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR. S for star, R for radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Are you looking for the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy door-to-door shipment company? Well, look no further. When was the last time your family received a shipment back in Ghana on time and in time? You are not sure? Well, Lamb Shippers, we pride ourselves with being the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy shippers you can use. You are assured of a prompt pickup anywhere in the UK by our personnel. They also make sure your items are well packaged to get to its destination in time. When it comes to door-to-door shipment, look no further. Well, Lamb Shippers, contact us on 07939009321 or 07498911820. Or you can visit our website www.welllamb.co.uk. You can also drop us a mail, info@welllamb@gmail.com. Well Lamb Shippers, fast, reliable, and trustworthy.
The best radio show. Broadcasting worldwide, online 24/7.
All around the world. In your car,
At work,
at home,
on your smartphone.
This is Starr Radio UK.
Are you ready to turn it up?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, your heart is aching. Smile even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you get by. If you smile through your fear and sorrow, smile and maybe tomorrow you find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. Hey, this is Archie and you are listening to Starr Radio UK and the Morning Show.
This is Starr Starr Radio. This is UK. Starr Radio UK. This is Starr Radio UK.
Welcome.
Broadcasting worldwide online 24/7.
Enlighten your day with Starr Radio. Starr Radio. Radio for the people, by the people.
Hello, good morning and good afternoon and good evening to you wherever you might be on planet Earth and those of you on other planets as well. I want to salute each and every one of you and welcome you to the Monday edition of the morning show. Today is 13th day of January the year 2025. That's 13/01/2025. The time now 10:56 from the heart of London. This is Starr Radio UK and this is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London, and I remain yours sincerely, the one and only.
This is the morning show with Archie.
Okay, so let me welcome you all, and from now till 12 o'clock, where I bring the live broadcast to an end, and then bring you interaction with HR Linda Pallien. I want you to be geared up. I want you to share the broadcast with your friends and loved ones and invite them to like our pages as well. But let me say good morning to my able producer, Mr. Francis Guy. Massive good morning to you, sir, for the good work that you are doing. To my colleague and co-presenter, Mr. Olayomi Koiki, massive good morning to you. As we did announce during the course of last week, yes, we're going to be bringing you the Prime Minister, the Deputy Prime Minister of the USB, the United States of Biafra, God willing, on Wednesday, if we are alive. Good morning to HR Linda Pallien all the way in Cyprus, who will be bringing you this afternoon while she brings you Career 101. So wherever you are this morning listening to us, I want to salute each and every one of you. Once again, say welcome to the program. This is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Okay. Good morning to Bishop Adeshina, Anthony Adedeji Aziz, massive good morning to you. Shamsuddin, good morning. Olakunle, good morning to you. Special good morning to Tosino all the way in Moscow. And good morning to the one and only. The one and only Kojo D. And then to my lovely princess as well, Mrs. Donna Kwanzaa, aka Donna Takia Boy. It is your birthday today. Happy birthday to you. And as many of you celebrating a special day today, I want to salute each and every one of you and say welcome on board. Kojo D, good morning to you. Mr. Danteberry, good morning. And to every one of you. So share the broadcast with your friends and loved ones. Those of you watching or listening to us on the various sister platforms, on the Yoruba Nation platform, on the Koiki Media platform, and also on the United States of Biafra platforms. I want to salute each and every one of you, and I want to say that thank you very much for doing so. But share the broadcast with your friends and loved ones and invite them to like our pages. Okay, let's crack on. So by way of program outline, I'm going to bring you the quote for the day, the weather forecast will follow suit, then the travel update. Then we'll move on from there to have a look at some of the stories making the rounds. Exactly at a 11:45, the lines are open for you to add your voice to the discussion. Then we continue from there, and then at exactly 12 o'clock, we'll bring the first part of the program to close, then take you to Cyprus, where we'll be having HR Linda Pallien bringing you Career 101. Then after that, exactly at 12:30, we bring the program, the curtains down for the end of the program. So, Nigerians, that's what's going to happen this morning. But wherever you are, do me a massive favor, share the broadcast with your friends and loved ones and invite them to like our pages. Let me say good morning to KB Botsman, Vicky Newton, and to the Civic Mayor of Croydon, and the program that's going to be taking place on Wednesday as well. So there's a few things that I'm going to put in across, but wherever you are, thank you very much for joining in. Let's crack on. The quote for the day says, a paradigm like a catalyst will either facilitate or inhibit success. A paradigm like a catalyst can either or will either facilitate or inhibit success. Yeah? Okay. So it can retard or accelerate it. All right then. That's a change of mind. Okay. Now let's move on. Let's move on straight to the weather front. Let me tell you what is happening on the weather front. When it comes to the weather front this morning, yes. So this afternoon will remain dry with patchy cloud interrupted by some bright interludes. A breezy day and slightly milder day expected. It's going to be turning cloudier from the north tonight with just the all clearer spells remaining, but staying dry throughout the night. Top temperature is going to be 6 degrees. The lower is going to be 2 degrees. UV level is going to be low, and pollution is going to be low as well. Sunset is going to be at 16:17, and sunrise for tomorrow morning 08:01 hours, and that brings us to the end of the weather forecast. Let me move you straight to the travels as well. What is happening on the travels this morning? As we will say on this platform, keep your eyes on the roads. Keep your eyes on the road as we keep navigating our promise, our bond. Well, so on the travels this morning, the Jubilee line, those of you using the underground, Piccadilly line, and the Victoria lines are all experiencing severe delays, path closure, minor delays there respectively. And then also the London tram link is also experiencing severe delays. So please, if you can avoid that, do so. However, if you are starting to continue to listen to us, because that's when there are any changes before the program comes to a close, if there are any changes, they will bring it to the fore. Okay, and also on the major roads in London, A13 Central London Red routes have all got serious delays. Now, River Bus is running a good service. London Cable Car is also running a good service. On to the final segment of the travel update. That's the National Rail. And what have I got news for you? Well, continue to keep your eyes on the roads as we keep it navigated. I promise our bomb. The Chiltern Railways has got special service, cross country special service, Great Western Railway special service, Greater Anglia special service, Island Line special service, and South Western Railway special service. And that is how and when I will say it once again, loud and clear. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good dawn to you wherever you might be on planet Earth. Enjoy your commute for today. But you know what? Continue to keep those eyes where? On the road. Let's take a quick commercial break, and once we come back, I'll be taking you global trotting. Hey, Charlie. You're on your way to Ghana. Boy, oh boy. You stressed out. Tired? Go, you're going to be resting. Okay, then let me recommend to you JN Mobile Spa in Accra, Ghana. Oh boy, JN Mobile Spa, they provide organic care in massage. Are you stressed? Do you need rejuvenated, etc.? For your facials, maybe exfoliating, firming, and lifting? Then contact JN Spa on 00233 244 941 002 or 00233 2006 06386, and they will be right there on time. JN Mobile Spa, your health and beauty needs at your doorstep. Welcome back to the program. This is Starr Radio UK, and as we continue, let me just chip in the social announcement, and then we continue from there. The Civic Mayor of Croydon office, in collaboration with a special Lady Awareness Global, presents endometriosis awareness in minority communities. The date is Wednesday the 15th of January 2025, and the time 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Venue Croydon Town Hall, Catherine Street, Croydon, CR01NX. Now, the speakers will be Dr. Jacqueline Banfo, Marie Catherine Kojo, Dr. Mame Benko, and others who are living or patients or living with that experience. Lillian Owusu, Elizabeth Amoa, and Christiana Hansen Pencil. Other speakers are Councillor Dr. Maju and Councillor Patsy Cummins as well. The special guest of honor is the Civic Mayor of Croydon, Councillor Kola Agbola, And the moderator of the program will be Samantha Presser. Okay, so in a gist, that's what is going to happen on Wednesday. Make sure you are in there supporting a worthy cause. All right. Now, let's move on and let me take you global. Trotting. From Nigeria, government Bala respects Tinubu's office. Bauchi government is saying, and Oyo government slams 18-count murder charges against Oni's ex-queen and others. That pertains to the calamity that happened before the Christmas. And Sarah takes Tinubu's government governance to ECOWAS court over misuse of Cyber Crimes Act. And Jimmy Carter saved me from Abacha Gulag. That's what Obasanjo is saying. And then economy, NBS to rebase Nigeria's GDP to reflect current realities. Okoya brothers to honor EFCC invitation today over alleged Naira bills. Then a CBN suspends extension of export proceeds repatriation, and CBN releases framework for newly introduced non-resident accounts for Nigerians. Okay, so those of us in the diaspora will be able to do something about that. If you want to know more, you got to stay tuned. Okay, and then the other story is making around this morning. A question that is being posed: can ECOWAS survive the split in the Sahel region? And Congo Army reclaims key areas from M23. And then Nigeria airstrikes kill civilians in rebel targeting era. Now, Mondlane calls for protests over election dispute. Those are some stories making the rounds there. It's all coming your way from Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. SHS feeding crisis. Mahama directs release of stored food to schools, and that pertains to Ghana. Mahama pledges to compile. We're going to be telling you more about that. National Cathedral evaluation makes no sense. We'll audit, investigate it. That's what Mahama is saying. Then after that, are they going to put that edifice up? Ejurahine condemns attack on police station and demands swift justice. Now, Parliament vests Atufosin, Jinapo, and Ayini today. Mahama pledges to compile plan to finish uncompleted health facilities. We might consider changing location of National Cathedral project. That's what Mahama is saying. Wow. Well, they've dug everything and doing everything. The costs that have gone down so far, is that what they're going to be doing about that? Calls for parents to assist in feeding will undermine objectives of free SHS. Child Rights International is saying. But when the means is not there and they're going to give the kids rubbish, what do you expect? The Fiankwanta Ekufuado statue have been destroyed. Well, let me say good morning to my daughter, Mrs. Patricia Roxanne Hammond, who sent me all those messages this morning as well. But good morning, Princess. I hope you are doing very, very well. And that story has been captured by most of the other networks. Statue of former President Kufuado in Second D has been destroyed. By who? Are they going to hold them culpable or what? My apologies. Don't let power change you, Archbishop Duncan Williams tells NDC. As we say, power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely. You got it. The Kufuado appointees to board corporations, commissions, and councils lose jobs. Of course, they knew that was coming. And Samson's take: punish the criminal vigilante takeovers. Would that happen? Some more coming away. National Cathedral project expenditure to be probed soon. And those are some of the stories making the rounds this morning. From the Ghana web as well. Affordable housing, a reality or a myth for the average Ghanaian. How affordable is affordability? Okay, and a veteran of Dr. Kessel, Atufosin, John Jinapo, and Dominic Ayini is one of the top stories making the round this morning in Ghana. So wherever you are, don't touch the dial. I'm going to be bringing you more about all that this morning. Okay. Now moving on to some other stories making the round this morning across the globe. UK fires could take off again. Fire chiefs have said with high winds being expected. This is one of the things that's going to happen there. The truth behind $12 dress inside the Chinese factories fueling Shein's success. Well, I don't know. I'm going to be talking about that during the course of the day and the weeks to come, because some of the view that, hey, the fact that Shein is selling clothing that is, I mean, let me put it, the prices are very low. And the thing is, those who are manufacturing or those who are working in the factories, the money that is being paid them in their own economy is good, right? Okay. But competitively, because they don't have the shops and all the high street shops and all those things and all those big managers and stuff like that, and they have the factories that's churning out the whole thing and them getting them, shipping them or posting them to various people, they get it a bit cheaper than they are. But I know that those who also are the competitors who think that the same kind of dress, they will be selling that for maybe 200 and you are selling it for £12, then they will do everything possible to undermine you so that your business will collapse, so that theirs will stand. Okay, but we tell you about the truth behind that success there. Biden and Netanyahu discussed Gaza ceasefire talks as momentum builds up. And South Korea's impeached president gets pay rise. Who gets pay rise when he's fired? Okay, Zelensky offers exchange of North Korean soldiers. Well. It's all coming away from Starr Radio, okay? Well, Malala is saying that Taliban does not see women as human. Well, it's quite an interesting one that I cannot discuss today, but whatever it is, we'll be bringing you more during the course of the week. Now, the Prime Minister here in the UK is to give major speech on using AI to boost growth. How is that going to happen? We're going to be telling you. Is that going to make a lot of people redundant? That is what people are thinking of. Are robots taking over our jobs? So you can instead of the Starr management getting Archie to be here this morning to be bringing you a live stream where I'm talking, where I can interact with people, they can put AI there, the same like Archie. So Archie is at home, made redundant, and the AI is doing the business. How do you feel? Are we under threat of extinction? Well, I feel blessed to get weight loss job, but can the NHS afford it for all? That is the question, because it's quite expensive. And already the NHS is struggling. And I've been saying this, that look, there should be a surcharge. So that those who come in, I mean, something little will contribute to that. But somebody will say, well, they are taking insurance from there, and therefore that goes into that as well. But what do you think about all that? It's all coming away from Starr Radio UK. It is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. A second man charged with helping Daniel Khalif after escape. Oh, and 5 minutes fine prompts private car parks review. 5 minutes fine prompts private car park review. Who want to know more about that? Me. Yes, we'll be looking into that. That's how the kids will be doing. All right, then. So I'm going to take a musical break now, and once we come back, I'll bring you more from there. It's all coming away from Starr Radio UK. It is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. This is from Atta Kofi, and it says Shida, or Thanksgiving, giving thanks and praise to the Almighty God for all that He has done for us. Atta Kofi, good morning to you and all inhabitants of Ashaman and the chief of Ashaman as well. I salute you. Enjoy this tune. It's in the Ga language, but it says Thanksgiving. That is the meaning of Shida.
Ajelete Nyaje Klu Numwe Fatamo yu wakan for Yehovah Nuwa we gbe gululem Waketo mambi fe Akele kumeto pe ti moni saka koto Ni ajale Na kanfole Ma wami mtawasi Ako dromo kwa mambo na mo Fata wahi Noko wano Owa na file teba ni na mo Yes way Tofe Ma way Can one on Febokoto? Yes, way. My way. One no Koto. Yes, way. Come away. Can one on Febokoto? Yes, way. My way. One no Koto. One no Febokoto. One no Febokoto. Osasi dada. Wanda bosida. Sida sabwe. Osasi dada. One no Febokoto. Osasi dada. Mokobani tamo bokra. Sida sabwe. Osasi dada. Afete keba. Mofia moneni na bida. Afete keba. Anyemi mofia moneni na bida. Kaya wala mi kometole. Mazio ida. Kaya wala mi kometole. Mawono goto. Mawono ma febogoto. Afete keba. Anyemi mofia moneni na bida. Afete keba. Anyemi mofia moneni na bida. Kaya wala mi kometole. Mazio ida. Kaya wala mi kometole. Mawono goto. Adana nyumoe. Atobo wata. Bono atobo na. Tenkoti ejene fedumo. Oye mwano. Wami dabo sida. Wami febokoto. Osasi dada. Moko benita mobue. Bono Leno yoa Leno Esasi dada Sida sabwe Osasi dada Afete keba Mofia moneni na bida Afete keba Side mofia moneni na bida Kaya wala mi.
This is Starr Radio UK.
Broadcasting worldwide, online 24/7.
All around the world. Are you ready to turn it up?
You are listening to Starr Radio Morning Show.
Moko benita molele no di ata aunyawo atana nyumoe won mi jogbe yida won mi fe bogoto sidae inka sidae won sida won we no sidae inka sidae won sida won we no
Yes, Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Yes, Ata Kofi saying, we have to give thanks to God because life is precious. He's giving us life. He's giving us everything that we need. Though maybe you have some shortcomings or some things that you are still waiting for God to do for you. But the songwriter is saying that God deserves all the praise, Can you compare yourself to the people in LA who have lost properties? And some are saying even common pictures that their childhood they had with them, they forgot to take them and they are all burnt. They couldn't find anything about that. While you are alive, you got whatever you got, and you are still going on, still mourning, waging as if what? Wherever you are, it is Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London.
Inka sidae, wale sida, waweno sidae. Inka sidae, wale sida,
Yes, invite you to the endometritis awareness in minority community program that is going to be taking place on Wednesday. That in collaboration with the Civic Mayor of Croydon's office Civic Mayor of Croydon's office, the Special Lady Awareness Global present endometritis awareness in minority communities. The event takes place on Wednesday, the 15th of January 2025. Time 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. On the PAP program, well, you know what? The venue is Croydon Town Hall, Catherine Street, and Croydon. The postcode is CR02XP, 2CR01NX, please. Interesting, right? Dr. Jacqueline Banfo, Mary Catherine Kujo, Dr. Mame Benko are going to be the main speakers there. And also, our families or individuals who have been patients or have been through those challenges, the difficulty, and all those there. Lilian Owusu, Elizabeth Amwa, and Christiana Hansen Pencil. The others are Councillor Dr. Manlu and Councillor Patsy Cummings there as well. The special guest of Anna is the Civic Mayor of Croydon, Councillor Kola Agbola. The moderator of the event is going to be Samantha Presser. But it's all have been possible because of Councillor Vicky Newton there as well. And let me take this opportunity to say good morning to you, Vicky. Thank you very, very much for expediting or arranging that particular program. But we want our community to be part of it. So wherever you are, please, if you are listening to us, especially when I say not necessarily because we are men or so we don't know, but it could be your daughter, it could be your wife, it could be your sister, it could be your mother. So you see, so everybody, it cuts across. So please, let's get ourselves involved in there and get everybody there to go listen. And I mean, the experiences that people have gone through and how they keep or they've been able to manage all this. Oh, yes, it's all coming away from Starr Radio UK, your favorite African Caribbean radio station in London. Now, let me go bring you the details of the story that is making the round this morning. If you have any comments or any questions you want to share with us, feel free to do so. It's all coming away from Starr, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. I remain yours sincerely, the one and only.
This is the morning show with Archie.
Okay. Now, kind of starting from Nigeria, as I said, Mr. Olaimi Koiki is busy, so he will not be joining us. But however, God willing, on Wednesday, we're going to be interviewing the Deputy Prime Minister of the United State of Biafra. And a few issues going on there. Simon Ekpa, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and his incarceration, his release, and everything that we're looking at. We'll be telling you more about that, so don't you go away. Remember, that takes place on Wednesday as well. Okay, now let's crack on. Now, Governor Bala is saying that he respects Bola Tinubu. Why is he saying so? I'm going to bring you more about that as well. And the incident that took place. During the Christmas festivities or pre-Christmas festivities that caused the loss of how many kids? Is it about 30 plus kids there in Oyo State? We're going to be telling you more about that. The governor of the state was saying that individuals will be punished for that. But, well, you want to know more, you got to stay tuned because we're going to be bringing you everything that you got to know about that. It's all coming your way from Starr Radio UK. It is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. And once again, let me say good morning to Vicky. Yes. All right. Let's move on. From there. I don't know whether the sound was good enough. There seemed to be a bit of, some noise in there. But bear with me. Let's take a quick break. And once I come back, I'll bring you from where Nigeria first, and we'll move on to other parts of the world. Stay tuned. Don't you go away.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR. S for Star, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Are you looking for the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy door-to-door shipment company? Well, look no further. When was the last time your family received a shipment back in Ghana on time and in time? You are not sure? Well, Lamb Shippers, we pride ourselves with being the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy shippers you can use. You are assured of prompt pickup anywhere in the UK by our personnel. They also make sure your items are well packaged to get to its destination in time. When it comes to door-to-door shipment, look no further. Well, Lamb Shippers, contact us on 07939009321 or 07498911820. Or you can visit our website www.welllamp.co.uk. You can also drop us a mail, info@welllamp@gmail.com. Well Lamp Shippers, fast, reliable, and trustworthy.
Everywhere you go, Afrobeat reggae dancehall taking over. Everywhere you go, Afrobeat reggae dancehall taking over. Yo, what's up, people? This is a boy Raskin Bobo One. Tune in every day, every night at the Star Radio UK with the big man them Archie. When I say Orta, you say fire.
Welcome back to the program. This is Star Radio UK. This is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. The time now is exactly 11:30. And let me bring you the details of the stories that is making the rounds this morning. Okay. So, from Nigeria, the Bauchi state government has reiterated that Governor Senator Bala Muhammad respects the office of the president and the responsibilities it entails and will therefore not do anything other than that. The government, through a press release by special advisor in the governor on media and publicity, Comrade Mukhtar Gidado, was reacting to the statement by Sunday Dare, one of the media aides to the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He wrote that, however, respect does not preclude critique in a democracy. Moving forward, we urge Mr. Dare to channel his efforts towards promoting the president's policies and environment. If any, rather than disparaging those offering constructive feedback. The governor's media aide stated, a democracy thrives in dialogue, not intimidation. It is time for the president's media team to embrace this principle and recognize that dissent is not a threat. It is an opportunity to build a better and stronger society in this time round Nigeria. Now, Mukhtar Gidado, in a statement titled Sunday Dare's divisive and unprofessional, apologies, let me take it again. Sunday Dare's divisive and unprofessional rhetoric, enough is enough, stated that the media office of the executive governor of Bauchi State, Senator Bala Abdul Qadir Mohammed, has taken note of the ill-timed, unprofessional, and divisive comments made by Mr. Sunday Dare, special advisor to the president on media and public communications. Well, this is part of democracy, right? criticize you, if you are doing something, then you can look back and say, whoa, that wasn't right, or that was okay. But well, a court has granted bail to Oni's ex-wife, others over Ibadan stampede case. Now the story says the Oyo State High Court in Ibadan has granted bail to Naomi Silekunola, the ex-wife of the Oni of Ife, Alhaji Oriyomi Hamzat, owner of Agidigbo FM, and Abdullahi Fasasi, principal of Islamic High School, Bashoron. The three were implicated in the tragic stampede at a children's festive party in December 2024, which claimed the lives of 35 children. Now, Justice Kamarudin Luoyin delivered the ruling on Monday, granting Oriyomi Hamzat bail of 10 million naira with the condition of providing 2 sureties. The court also barred his media organization Agidigbo from broadcasting news related to the case. That's not going to be contempt, right? And the defendant presented their bail application last Tuesday, arguing that they posed no flight risks and were ready to cooperate with the investigation. However, the Oyo State Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Abiodun Aikomo, opposed the motion, citing the gravity of the charges and the necessity of justice for the victims and their families. Adekunle Shubalojo, representing Ariyomi Hamzat, expressed optimism about the court's decision. Okay? Now, Adekunle Shubalojo, representing Ariyomi Hamzat, expressed optimism of the court's decision. He urged or argued for his admission to bail pending arraignment based on certain grounds, which I prefer not to elaborate on. He stated after the proceeding. The tragic incident occurred during a festive celebration held at the Islamic High School, Bashoron, Ibadan. Overcrowding led to a stampede, resulting in numerous fatalities and injuries. And as we said, may their souls rest in perfect peace. And it's all coming away from Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. One final story from Nigeria, and then we move on to other parts of the world as well. The former president Olusegun Obasanjo on Sunday paid glowing tribute to the late former American president Jimmy Carter, whom he described as a titan and a man of peace. At a memorial service held in honor of the late American President Carter, held at the Chapel of Christ, the Glorious King Olusegun Obasanjo Presidential Library, Abeokuta, Ogun State capital, Obasanjo recalled how Carter stuck out his neck to save his life by seeking his release from prison under the late head of state, General Sani Abacha. Now, Carter, the 39th president of the United States and the recipient of the 2002 Nobel Peace Prize for his post-presidential work, died at age 100 on December 29, 2024 at his home in Plains, Georgia. Now, Chief Obasanjo said, President Carter was one of my foreign friends who stuck their necks out to save my life and to seek my release from prison. On President Carter's visit to Nigeria, he got Abacha to agree to take me from detention to house arrest on my farm. However, that did not last for too long. In the evenings of our lives, I became a victim of militarist man, Sani Abacha, who wanted to rule Nigeria perpetually till the end of his life. The President Carter was one of my foreign friends who stuck their necks out to save my life and to seek my release from prison. Well, he has to recall that, of course, if Carter had to do that for him, that for the fact that he's alive is because Carter pushed Abacha to do so. But it's all coming away from Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London at 11:37. Other stories making the rounds from the African continent. Mozambique faces turmoil amid election disputes and deadly violence. Venancio Mondlane, a key opposition leader, returned from exile on Thursday after fleeing the country last October amid political turmoil and repression. Now, Mondlane arrived at Mavalen International Airport in Maputo, where hundreds of supporters greeted him. However, security forces dispersed the crowd by firing tear gas and blocking access roads. Helicopters circled overhead, underscoring the high tension surrounding the event. Mondlane later moved to a public square in the city center, followed by a large crowd. Now, during his return, Mondlane reiterated his refusal to accept the result of last October's election, which he labeled fraudulent. The elections were marred by accusations of rigging in favor of the Frelimo party, which has ruled Mozambique since its independence in 1975. International observers reported irregularities, and the opposition has condemned the manipulation of the result. Now, despite these disputes, the Constitutional Council validated the victory of Daniel Chapo, the Frelimo candidate, last month. Chapo is set to be inaugurated as president next week. This outcome has further heightened tension and fueled protests. It is all coming away from Starr Radio UK. It is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Well, election. The provisional results have shown that Charles' ruling party has won 2/3 of the seats in legislative election, which was boycotted by many in the opposition last month. Results of the December 29th election sealed the country's transition to constitutional rule more than 3 years after Deby seized control following the sudden death of his father and long-standing predecessor, Idris Deby Itno. Now, Deby's party, the Patriotic Salvation Movement, secured 124 of the 188 seats at the National Assembly. The participation rate was 51.56%. Now, the vote, which also included municipal and regional election, was charged first in more than a decade. But opposition leader Success Masra's Transformatious Party and several others boycotted the election, saying the vote was skewed and lacked transparency. The government has denied it. Now, interestingly, when we see such things as well, we do talk about the fact that this can go on for a very long time. But instead of you being in there to be able to defend the cause or do whatever thing that you're supposed to do, you say, we don't want to participate because we think that it's being rigged. Okay? And now you are outside. So it's difficult for you to make any inroads inside there. But at times, I am of the view that, look, when something like that is going on there, get in there, so that you can bring about a change whilst you are in there. Some others would think are also of the view that, look, when you are still outside, you can make lots of noise and let them know that you don't tolerate whatever things that they are doing. Let me put it that way. The nonsense that whoever is doing there. However, I'm of the view that I'd rather be in there and find ways and means to outweigh them. But if you are a minority in there and the laws are such that it gags you, then what do you do? But when you're outside, what do you do? Well, you want to know more, you got to stay tuned, because Starr Radio UK, I'm going to bring you everything that you got to know. It is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Let's go to Ghana. Well, is it a sad one? Is it a good one? The statue of the former president, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, located at the Efia Kwanta Regional Hospital in Sekondi, has been destroyed by unknown individuals. Apparently, this statue was supposed to be moved from there and placed in maybe one of the museums or something of the sort. But those close to the police revealed that they received information about the incident and promptly rushed to the scene. By the time we got there, the damage had already been done, the source said. The entire statue has been toppled and destroyed, and the head to the knee area smashed. It reportedly occurred at about 1:30 a.m. on January 13. That's this dawn. So who did that? Unveiled on November 6, 2024 to honor the former president, the statue in December in 2024 received repairs to the leg after it suffered noticeable damage. A gaping hole at the back of the left leg sparked widespread speculation about the cause of the damage. Now, with some residents suspecting deliberate vandalism and other attributing it to possible structural defects. However, now, it wasn't a structural defect. Well, eyewitnesses reported that repairs were carried out on Wednesday, December 18, 2024, around 4 o'clock or 4 p.m. by two men and a woman, a police officer who also observed providing security at the scene at 6 p.m. Well, this statue, now, despite its restoration, the statue has remained a symbol of contention in the community. Questions have been raised about its appropriateness and timing, particularly in light of the pressing developmental needs in that particular area. And well, now it's been smashed to pieces, so it cannot be repaired. Maybe we'll have the president, the current president, seeing to it that it's restored and a nice one done. Okay. Wow. Somebody would say that, how ungrateful are Ghanaians? Okay. So I come your way from Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Still in Ghana, the Office of the Special Prosecutor has announced plans to investigate and prosecute individuals who disrupted the 2024 general election in various unlawful ways. In its mid-year report, the OSP stated that it has received numerous petitions of election-related offences from both members of the public and candidates who contested in the election. The office has been investigating cases of vote buying and vote selling, ranging from internal party contests to the general elections. The office also received several petitions from candidates and members of the public alleging corruption, intimidation, impersonation, and falsification of election results, the report noted. The USP further emphasized its commitment to ensuring that the future election remains free from unconstitutional behavior. Electoral corruption threatens the integrity of our elections and undermines Ghana's democracy. The office is committed to investigating and prosecuting electoral offences, ensuring that those responsible are held accountable and the electoral process remains free from corruption, the report added. But do you think we want to see that? Well, Kisija being the special prosecutor stressed that the office will engage stakeholders to strengthen its efforts in eradicating electoral corruption in Ghana. But the question is, will he be changed? Will he be maintained by the current the new government in power, or what is going to happen there? Okay, Starr Radio UK. Dr. Kessil Atuforsen, the finance minister designate, has outlined his vision to raise revenue without resorting to tax increases, emphasizing a focus on improving compliance. Now, appearing before the Appointments Committee of Parliament, Dr. Forsen pledged to collaborate with the Ghana Revenue Authority to strengthen tax collection systems and enhance efficiency. We don't necessarily need to increase taxes to rake in revenue, Dr. Forsen asserted. We have the handles, and I will work with the GRA to ensure we take in the needed revenue by increasing compliance. He expressed confidence that his approach would improve Ghana's tax to GDP ratio, which, just bear with me. Just bear with me there. It's all coming away from Star Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Okay. Just bear with me. Just bear with me. I think we might have to take a commercial break whilst I try to sort my cursor is moved now. My cursor out there. It's all coming away from Starr. It is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Stay tuned. Don't go away.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR. S for star, R for radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Well, interestingly, technology. Yes, that's whatever it wants to do, right? Well, we're going to be moving on at 11:49, and once again, let me say happy birthday to Mrs. Donna Kwanzaa. It's a birthday today. My daughter who's gotten married now. My spiritual daughter there. Yeah. Good morning to you. All right then. Let's move on. The lines are open. You want to hop in, feel free to do so. There are lots of stories making the rounds in Ghana, but I'll not be able to touch them all, but we'll do our best to do so. Well, interestingly, you were elected to work, not to lament. That's what Afenyo Makin is saying. The minority leader in parliament, Alexander Afenyo Makin, has criticized President Mohammed's administration for what he described as an attempt to shift blame for a looming power crisis onto the previous government. Now, speaking during a start of the vetting ministerial nominees in Parliament, Mr. Afenyo Makin urged the government to focus on delivering solutions instead of revisiting past failures. Well, you crossed the problem, so we have to go back there, have a look at what you've done, and then find a way forward. But you know what? They say, don't go back there. Nah. Just look at what is here currently, and let's move on. We'll be telling you more about the vetting and more on that front. It's all coming away from Star Radio UK. Affordable housing. Is it a reality or a myth for the average Ghanaian? Now, shelter is one of the basic things that one cannot do without. Currently, there is a housing deficit of 1.8 to 2 million, according to Ghana Statistical Services report of 2021 to 2022. According to Ghana Statistical Service, housing deficit refers to the gap between the supply and demand. So, that is why the landlord can tell you, I want you out, mate. And then you don't have a choice. But how do we get our youth and all those houses built for all of them? It's all coming away from Star Radio UK. It is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Now let's move on to other parts of the world as well. While the LA fire continues, the fire in Los Angeles could take off again on Tuesday or Wednesday. That's what the Pasadena fire chief has said. Now high winds are forecast, and Pasadena fire chief Chad Augustine says they are at a fork in the road in the fight against the blaze. There are 3 wildfires still burning in the LA area, the largest the Palisades fire is just 13% contained. But it's all happening because of the heat. The city's fire chief, Anthony Maron, said on Sunday that the strong winds forecast and critical fire weather conditions are expected to continue until Wednesday. Well, but as I was saying during last week and the week before pertaining to what exactly is going on there, as I did say, it is interesting because I'm looking at it this way, that if they don't, they want the communities to thrive, they want to live in those communities, they want to get on with their lives and everything, then there's the need for them to come out with a permanent solution to this fire situation, because it is something that has become recurrent. But what are they doing on that front? That is a question on the lips of most people. But there, I'm going to be telling you more about all that as the day and the months unfold. But ladies and gentlemen, it is all coming your way from Starr Radio UK. Well, on Saturday, while its conference was underway in the eastern city of Reza in Saxony, alternative for Deutschland laid out ambition. To close Germany's borders, resume buying Russian gas, and in fact, dismantle the EU. German media reported that party's agreed manifesto includes plan to quit the Paris climate deal, exit the euro currency, and create a new confederation of states. The AfD's leader, Alice Weidel, even publicly embraced the term re-migration, a word that widely understood to mean the mass return or deportation of people with a migrant background. Now, thousands of anti-AfD protesters swarmed the streets in Riza on Saturday, seeking to obstruct access to the conference avenue. Now, when Alice Weidel eventually took to the stage, she described the activists outside as a left-wing mob. And in front, the lighted conference hall of delegates spoke of large-scale repatriations. And I have to be honest with you, if it's going to be called remigration, then that's what it's going to be. Remigration, she said. It is a striking departure from just a year ago when she sought to distance herself from a scandal that centered on the highly controversial concept. Well, it looks like the countries, the far rights are in all those countries, or anti-migrant parties or individuals in various countries are pushing the agenda that they need to repatriate people or stop others from coming into the country. But again, somebody says, as one of my friends will say, what are migrants doing for them? And again, I ask the question, what are the leadership of our countries doing? Because if they, who are supposed to be the leaders of our countries to see to the necessary negotiations when it comes to our resources and stuff, fail to do so, and these people come in, they rape us, they rape our resources, and they come to tell us you can't come to our place giving us stipends for whatever they've taken, and then we come and they say you go back, and our leaders sit in their plush houses and all those plush cars and do all those things. Boy, it is about time that citizens show our leadership that we're not going to be sitting down for those, excuse my word once again, nonsense to continue to take place. But what more can I do? Well, 4 minutes to the top of the hour, and let me just get here and let's continue before I come to the Prime Minister. Well, it's a story happening. Former First Minister Nicolas Sturgeon and ex-SNP Chief Executive Peter Morrell have decided to end their marriage. In a social media post, Sturgeon said the pair had been separated for some time, Morel was charged with embezzling SMP funds in April as part of a police investigation into the party's finances. Sturgeon was arrested and released without charge in June 2023. She insisted she had done nothing wrong. The former First Minister said the decision to end the marriage had been with a heavy heart. She posted on Instagram, to all intents and purposes, we have been separated for some time now and feel it's time to bring others up to speed with where we are. It goes without saying that we still care deeply for each other and always will. Sturgeon said the pair will not comment further. The couple had been together since 2003. They married at a ceremony in Glasgow where they shared a home together in 2010. Now, Sturgeon unexpectedly stepped down as the First Minister and SNP leader in March 2023 after 8 years in the role. Morel resigned as SNP Chief Executive in March 2023, having held the post since 1999. He quit after taking responsibility for misleading the media about party membership numbers. Well, is it because of the reputational damage? That's why the former SNP leader Nicola Sturgeon decided to step away, or what? It is all coming your way from Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Okie dokie do. One other story, then I'll take you to Cyprus, where we'll have HRH Linda Pallien taking us through Career 101. The Prime Minister Keir Starmer is setting out plans for the UK to use more artificial intelligence to help boost growth. Now, Starmer says Britain will be one of the great AI superpowers as he pledges to make the technology work for everyone. Now, ministers say AI will cut admin in the public sector by, for example, reducing paperwork for teachers and spotting potholes. Now, the question is that going to extinct workers? It's going to give Matt Clifford, the author of the action plan Starmer is laying out, a place in Downing Street. Our ambition is not just to be an AI superpower, but also make sure it benefits working people, the Prime Minister says. He announces a new technology hub in Liverpool, which Starmer says will create 1,000 new jobs. The £14 billion investment in data centers across the UK will create 12,000 more, the Prime Minister has added. So that is where I bring the first part of the program to a close. We're going to take you to Career 101 with HRH Linda Pallien, but that will be after this quick commercial break. Don't you go away. Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Yes, endometriosis awareness in minority community. The civil mayor of Croydon office, in collaboration with the Special Lady Awareness Global, presents endometriosis awareness in minority communities. The event takes place on the 15th of January, that's just coming Wednesday, 2025, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. The venue is Croydon Town Hall, Catherine Street, Croydon. The postcode is CR01NX. CR01NX. Some of the speakers are Dr. Jacqueline Banfo, Marie Catherine Cujo, and Dr. Mame Benko. Now, others who will be speaking at the event who are lived experience patients are Lillian Owusu, Elizabeth Amwa, and Christian Hansen Painter. Now, the other speakers are Councillor Dr. Manlu and Councillor Pasty Cummings. The special guest of honor is a civic mayor of Croydon, Councillor Kola Agbola. The moderator of the program will be Samantha Presser. So make your date, make your way there come Wednesday. Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Let's take a break. We come back and I'll bring you Career 101 with HRH Linda Pallien.
The best radio show.
Hey, Charlie, you're on your way to Ghana. Boy, oh boy, you stressed out, tired? Go, you're going to be resting. Okay, then let me recommend to you JN Mobile Spa in Accra, Ghana. Oh boy, JN Mobile Spa, they provide organic care in massage. Are you stressed? Do you need rejuvenated, etc.? For your facials, maybe exfoliating, firming, and lifting? Then contact JN Spa on 00233244941 or 00233200606 and they will be right there on time. JN Mobile Spa, your health and beauty needs at your doorstep. Yes, Frank was suggesting maybe you add another one to it, but it just went now. I don't know which one, so he should have waited for you.
So the first thing we said was innovative. In a somewhat crowded marketplace, innovation can be anything from what your CV looks like, how you approach someone about wanting a job. You know, we've heard of people who've done very interesting things, you know, whether you've got to review a website for a company to ask for a job, or you sent flowers, or whatever it is. But being innovative and really bringing something new into the game will really stand you in good stead for your career. If you're applying, be innovative in the way you describe your skills, be innovative in the way you showcase what you can do. Some of these things, I've spoken at length about these in a lot of talks. Some of these things could be the layout of your CV. It could be there was an idea in business as well that I'm trying to get at, but I'll get to it in a minute.
Okay.
It's just slipped my mind. The second thing is your mindset and the way you approach people. So if you think that you can, you will, and if you think that you can't, you won't. You know, it's always a no if you don't ask. So I really want you to start looking at how do I position myself for success, and that would just be building yourself up in some of the things that you've done in the past. You know, I've been able to do this in my previous job. I can do this here. I don't have the right experience now, but in looking after my kids or whatever I did at home, I've been able to do this. Therefore, this is evidence that I can do this in my work life. In a business, it's coming up with something new and original and exciting. You know, we're talking about innovation that will grab attention and make you indispensable. The third step is strategic thinking. If you're applying for a job, if you're looking to get a promotion, it's not enough just to do what you're told. You've got to do some future planning in terms of your own career progression. What's the next step for you? And maybe start taking steps towards those things, whether it's sharing with your manager some of the experience you'd like to have or some of the trainings you'd like to have, but being strategic in projects you get involved in, even in volunteering, right? Because I was talking to one of my ex-students recently, and she said she started a business as a virtual assistant company. And she said, to begin with, I didn't have experience, but I realized I've been organized all my life. I used to be a treasurer at church and collect the offerings, so I used to raise money. And all of that experience I was able to use to convince clients that I can definitely manage their affairs and manage their money. So start, even if it's volunteering, but start collecting evidence that you can use. So be strategic about the things you get involved in. Number 4, quality over quantity. It makes a lot of sense to say I've been able to do one thing and do it properly than a lot of different things, and you didn't do in-depth work into it. If you've been working for a month here, a month there, or I did this project and that project, start looking at how to really get a quality experience, a wholesome experience, and the full experience.
Rolling Stones.
Rolling Stones, for sure. Prioritize quality, and especially in the work. If we're talking about this and you're listening to this and you're already in a career, the quality of work that you do in one area, make sure you do it and do it well. A lot of people think, oh, maybe I've got to do all of these tasks, so I'll do this quickly and that. And I'll give an example of one of the assistants I used to have, where when she has tasks, rather than starting one and finishing it, her job was, okay, in the briefing meeting, I'll say, I started working on this, and I started working on that. And before you know it, there's a lot of incomplete tasks. You know, I've just done a quick overview of this one. We need to go into detail. I've done a quick overview of that one. And then in the grand scheme of things, you're not helpful to anybody because there's so many unfinished projects that it becomes more stressful than if you'd done one and done it properly. So again, applying it to your particular setting or your particular situation, whether it's a career you're in, whether you're looking to go into a career, if you're applying for jobs, focus on the ones that you really want and do a great application rather than sending the same mediocre application to lots of different people. In a business, it's exactly the same thing. You can't be jack of all trades.
Mm-hmm.
Master what you do and do it brilliantly and get known for that. And then you can move on to the next one.
Okay, good.
Number 5, we're talking about creating ideas. Now, being innovative, being a thinker is priceless. You said in the era of AI, in the era of machines and robotics, the one skill that we have over everyone else is your creativity, your ability to generate ideas. So focus on that and showcase them as much as you can, whether it's in your portfolio, whether it's in your resume, whether it's in a podcast you do, whether it's joining a panel discussion, whatever makes sense in your industry, or even in a social media post. But create some of these ideas. And it doesn't matter if they all don't work. They're not supposed to. You just need one idea that works. Right? Most people who've been great inventors have had several products that have just not made it.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the one thing that works. So creating ideas really will stand you in good stead to ace in your career. And then we've got strategic risk taking. Now this is a sensitive one for most people because a lot of people are funny about the word risk. And we have to start getting comfortable with the word because it's a part and parcel of our life. You know, living is a risk because you're risking dying. Sleeping, you're risking not waking up. You know, just nature.
I won't sleep. I will open my eyes.
You're not going to stay awake all day. Yeah, all night. So we really have to embrace that this is a part of life and normalize it as much as possible. But we've said strategic risk taking. So as long as you can show that you've taken a calculated risk, which aligns with what your overall goal, what you're trying to achieve in your career or in your business, then go for it. And when we talk about risk taking, it's maybe applying for a job, having the guts to leave a comfortable job to really go after what you want, or really go ask for that pay rise or promotion, or start that business, whatever it is for you. But do your due diligence, make sure you've covered all the bases, you have an exit strategy, you're asking the right people as well. I can't stress enough, you have to ask the right people. Be careful who you take advice from.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're going to try and buy an airplane, for example. There's no point in asking someone who doesn't own an airplane if they think it's a good idea.
Somebody who owns bikes. Go talk to someone who owns bikes.
They haven't done it before. They might want the best interest at heart, but they're not the best person to ask. Go and ask somebody who's done it before, and exactly the same thing. And it's the same with getting your CV checked by someone in the job.
Yeah,
they got the job, but it doesn't mean they had the best CV.
Yeah, it's true.
Ask someone who does that and specializes in that, and they'll be able to show you maybe where your CV isn't converting.
Yeah.
So really, in terms of risk taking, make sure if you're going to do your due diligence, you're doing it properly to the best of your ability.
Okay.
And then
Linda, hold on, so that listeners, it is Starr Radio UK. It is Career 101 with HRH Linda Pallien all the way in Cyprus, and today we are looking at 13 steps to aising your career, and she's put some of the steps there. You have any comments about it, feel free, put it on our Facebook page. We'll read them. If not, she'll be putting her contact details once the whole program is over, and then get in touch with her and she will guide you through that. Okay, so stay tuned. She continues from there. Over to you, Linda.
Thank you. So in the 13 steps, we've spoken about being innovative, having the right mindset. We've spoken about having a great strategy to go with what you're trying to achieve, prioritizing quality over quantity, and creating ideas, and risk taking. So that's 6 already. Strategic risk taking. And next step, and 7th step, is building relationships. In every career, in every business, in every vocational project, you're going to be working with people. So it makes sense to understand how people work, what their preferences are, how to build a relationship with them to make it a seamless process. So definitely build the right relationship. If you're looking to get a promotion, a pay rise, build the right relationships with the right people who can advise you on how to get that. So whatever your goal is, make sure that the relationship you're building aligns with your goal or furthers you on your journey. If you're looking for fulfillment, relationships with mentees and charity work, whatever it is, that will get you the results you're after. Definitely do that. Number 8 is sustainability. So as we're talking about risk taking, we have to look at, in the long term, how effective or efficient is this idea, practice that I'm doing. Okay, we're looking for something that's long term. So if you think, okay, well, it'll get me results in 2 months, but after that, people might lose interest. A lot of people say, oh, I want to start a vlog, or I want to start a podcast, or I want to do this. But then they don't realize, oh, now I'm on leave, 2 weeks leave, so I've got the time to do it. But when I go to work, or when I start a family, or whatever it is, life also happens. How sustainable is it for me to keep doing it this way? And if not, then maybe every day, coming on a podcast every day isn't feasible, but maybe every week is. So you want to set yourself up for success. It's like building New Year's goals, right? If you say, I'm going to go to the gym every day, and you've never been before, you're setting yourself up for failure. So make it sustainable for you, according to what else is happening in your life. And with your goals, with your career goals, exactly that. Is it feasible? Is it sustainable for you to become a manager if you've only got 3 years experience and the top manager and be running your own field? Probably not. Or maybe you're going to have to invest X amount of hours or X amount of money or X amount of time. Do you have that realistically? Number 9, advertise. Advertise. And I say that, and a lot of career people are thinking, well, that's for businesses. You have to advertise yourself. Everyone is a product. Everyone is providing a service. So advertising means showing, in your career sense, will be showing what you're capable of, showing what you've already done, but being your own advert of your services and the value you provide You have to be able to effectively communicate that in a way that people can see the value that you bring to the table. Even if it's volunteer work, you're going to have to either showcase in your portfolio, give some examples, create a brand for yourself and show some brand examples, but really talk about what your successes are, what your wins are, as well as anything else that will help convert someone to give you that pay rise or the promotion, or hire you for their service, or give you the contract, or work with you on a certain project, whatever it is, but definitely advertise. If you're not showing that you're looking for a job, 70% of the jobs are not advertised. How are they supposed to find you? You want to be talking about it to everyone you know. That is in yourself as well. I've just started this new side hustle, and I'm looking. If you know anybody who is looking for this service, please ask them to contact me. But at any given point, you should be advertising your services. Your manager, I've just worked on this project, but I really learned is this, and the best thing is I've been able to add this value, which was above and beyond what I was required. Remind people what you've done, because they're not going to remember it by themselves. You have to be your own cheerleader, right? Number 10, business culture. Okay, so again, for a business, it's really creating that environment, welcoming environment that people will want to work with. For you as an individual in your career, it's part of your brand and your personality and how you work. Whether you're punctual or you're not, whether you're communicative or you're not, whether you think outside of the box or not, but creating that culture around you that people want to be a part of. People want to work with you because of that. People want to engage with you because of that. Will stand you in good stead for advancing your career. If you're a magnetic person that shows that they really care and they can get the job done, naturally everybody will want you as part of their team. So really understanding that you need to build a culture around you, around your business, around your services that adds to your unique proposition that would really stand you in good stead in being different and standing out and acing your career. And then finally, people, the last 3 steps, people, building relationships. We've spoken about building relationships with people, but also working with the right people. Who you choose to work with or choose to associate with, again, will either enhance your brand or take away from it. So understanding who the right fit of people are for you. And then growth prospects and growing, personal development, professional development, keep increasing your knowledge, keep perfecting your craft, honing your craft. And again, that will help you to grow your career much quicker. And finally, number 13, which is my favorite, is creating a wow experience. Really with surprises, with going above and beyond, with exceeding expectations. Who doesn't want that? Who wouldn't promote that to say, I've employed this person and they started off as this, but they've exceeded all of my expectations and I want them to do more. So in your work, how can you create a wow experience for who you work with? Whether it's your management, whether it's the people that work with you, whether it's the customers. What does a wow experience look like? What would blow their minds? And seek to do that. Because people talk about wow experience. They don't talk about good experiences. They will talk about a very bad experience. They'll be happy with an okay service. But a wow experience, they'll tell everyone. So how can you be that wow person that everybody wants to work with? And once we've done these 13 things, you're well on your way to acing your career. Even if you do a handful of them, pick a handful of them and go to work on them, it will stand you in good stead in acing your career.
Oh, wow. You have that wow experience, or you create that wow what environment for that experience to take place, then I can tell you that you've arrived. But the only way that you can do that is by continuing to listen to HRH Linda Pallien and following her, and then she can hold your hand virtually. Let me put it that way. You have to put in an effort, not that so you're going to be spoon feeding you, no. But she can hold your hand, guide you through all that. She's got books that she's written. We'll come to that in a moment. But Linda, one question that I wanted to find out from, I mean, if we have to go through the list, it's quite a long one. But when you talk about the creating of a wow experience, now we have people who, especially ladies, who want to maybe get themselves trimmed up in a way that's their image itself. They look more into that than maybe looking at what is going up here or creativity. Now, how do you balance that up?
Definitely. I think actually from a psychology perspective, when people overcompensate, it shows whether it's looks in rather than what's in your brain. It shows a sort of insecurity that you feel like you're not good enough or your knowledge is not good enough, so you need to overcompensate. And people can see through that, you know, and the same with men too. People tend to exaggerate a particular aspect, and usually material stuff, because that's is to show, rather than focusing on how to really showcase the value they bring them, or the value they possess innately. So definitely it's a very good point. Have a look at whether this wow experience is of value to the end user.
Okay.
It's good enough if you're a lady and you're very pretty, but does that add to the customer service role that you're going to be doing, for example? Yes, it'll be nice for people to look at you for the first time, but if you can't pass on the message or you can't take some, they're going to find out. So as well as looking pretty, and obviously image is a huge part of the brand, but make sure that you're the entire package. Otherwise, again, it might take you so far, but so quickly, but bring you back just quickly. So understand what a wow experience is the whole value, and if you're in doubt if what you're offering is a wow experience, ask the end user, how do you perceive this, and how can I improve on this? What would make you excited?
Wow. Well, I've got my wow because, you know, she holds my hands all the time, guiding me through the journey. But you want to do so, or you want her to help you on that front, we'll go back to Linda. She's going to put her contact details and talk about the book as well, so that people will know about it. I'm very interested in people knowing about the book, because knowledge is power.
So I'm glad you brought that up, and thank you. I'm really, really excited to mention that the career series is out and published right now. So we have we have 3 books in the career series: How to Career, Career Success Tools, and the Career Workbook. And How to Career is based on how to choose the career, how to evaluate opportunities that get presented to you, and really how to know what is aligned to you, what I call your natural path to wealth. Because everybody deserves to be wealthy, everybody deserves to earn as much as possible, get the credibility and the fulfillment, importantly, that you need. So How to Career is that Career Success Tools is hands down the most valuable book out there, and I can say that because I know how much value is in that book. It tells you everything about marketing, building your own personal brand. We've been speaking about that, how to showcase that. This is the wow experience we've been talking about, how to deal with people, unconventional ways to approach people, and really it's if you want to build on your career. So How to Career, you identify it. Career success is building on the career, and it goes on from starting from early careers to being a leader, to go into management, an authority, an influencer in your field, and building a legacy. It's for everybody at any stage of your career. It's available right now on Amazon. If you type in Linda Pallien or Career Success, Linda Pallien Career Success, you'll come up with the book. It's available as an ebook or as a paperback. Definitely recommend the paperback.
Okay.
And then the third book is the Ultimate Career Workbook, and it brings those two together so that you have all in one place a book where you can write all of the steps, interview preparation, prospecting calls, all of the steps, all of the things you're good at. It has a lot of prompts as well. That's the best thing that people say about the book, the prompt to think, oh, okay, what's the objection I'm going to face here? And what am I going to say to it? And it gives you a place to respond to it. And it's a neat and tidy A5 book, so you can take it to any meeting you need. It shows you how to build your brand. It gives you all the steps. It even gives you a decision tree if you should work for free or not. I'm super proud of this book, and I'm really grateful to my team for putting this together. It's amazing.
Wow, listeners, Linda Pallien for you. But your contact details, please.
Absolutely. So you can definitely contact me on my website, lindapallien.com, and you'll find a link to the books there. You can contact me on social media at Linda Pallien, or on my Cheerleader website, or at my Cheerleader as well. And definitely, I would love to hear from you guys. I'm still looking to hear about your career stories. So if you want to be interviewed by me, of course, that builds your brand up as well and showcases it. I've been interviewing people from all over the world, so you get to be a part of this great experience. Definitely contact me any which way: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. I'm there, and I'm there so that you can ask me anything you want.
Linda, let me say thank you very much for this wonderful time with you.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for having me, as always.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. Well, so that has been HRH, Linda Pallien herself, bringing you a Career 101 and 13 ways to ace your game when it comes to your profession. And that's what she taught us today, or that's what we looked at today. So this way, I bring the program to a close for today. It's been a pleasure coming your way once again. Tomorrow, God willing, we'll be coming your way with another edition of the morning show. But before I go, let me say, because the program takes place on Wednesday, so we got only about a couple of days time, and then the program is on. And it's the Civic Mayor of Croydon's office, in collaboration with a Special Lady Awareness Global, presenting endometriosis awareness in minority communities. The event takes place on Wednesday, the 15th of January 2025, from time 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. The venue, Croydon Town Hall, Catherine Street, Croydon. The postcode is CR01NX. Now, speakers include Dr. Jacqueline Banfo, Marie Catherine Kujo, Dr. Mame Benko, and those who have lived, experienced patients, those who will also be there, Lillian Owusu, Elizabeth Amwa, and Christian Hansen Painter. Now, the other speakers, Councillor Dr. Manju and Councillor Patsy Cummins. The special guest of honor is Civic Mayor of Croydon, Councillor Kola Agbola, and the moderator of the program will be Samantha Presser. Make a date with them on Wednesday when that program takes place. On that note, let me say thank you very, very much for doing so. But we go to the Zongo Man to sing us out. And this time around, what does he say? He says, where is the dollar? Where is the dollar? And when I see our leadership not rising up to the occasion, and they sit down, and in the midst of challenges, I see people trying to do their best. But the question is, where is the dollar? All the negotiations that we are doing, are we taking the interests of the majority to heart? Or is it our own personal interests? Well, until I come your way tomorrow with another edition of the morning show, it's been me, Archie, saying have a top of the day. Until then, bye-bye. I'm out like that.
and one man no get. It's a disgrace. Where is the dollar? 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 Give gorilla bananas to give to monkey. Hey, hey, hey. Give gorilla bananas to give to monkey.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for listening.
If no go see banana.
Thanks for listening.
You no go see banana. Banana, you no go see banana. And one man no get. Hey, hey, hey. 10 men share $10, and one man no get. It's a disgrace. Where is the dollar? 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 Give gorilla bananas to give to monkey. Hey, hey, hey. Give gorilla bananas to give to monkey. You said you know.